So the talk was supposed to be MEV and PBS, like how it's going to change order flow on Ethereum Core and stuff like that. But like I said, why not start from the basics? So I'm going to backrun and start how DeFi works. So DeFi is like probably one of the only product market fit crypto has of right now. So like whenever you, so has anyone used Uniswap here? A show of hands. Anyone use like a perpetual DEX? So basically like swapping, changing your assets and trading, it's like one of the most inherent things we do on crypto. And it was one of the first visions that like brought some of the OGs in the space. And order books and AMMs are the basic core infra that allows us to do that. So let's start how, like, order books are some of the most basic things. So whenever you place a trade on, let's say, like even National Stock Exchange, like that you want to buy like 10 shares of, let's say, Tata Tech. Like, so what happens is, so the order books are nothing but matching engines, where a matching engine connects a seller and a buyer. So what happens is, let's say you place like an order for, let's say you want to buy Ethereum at $2,000. So what happens is, the matching engine sees if there's a counterparty that they can place your trade with. You need a buyer and a seller on both sides. And if your order is in the, if you said, let's say like the slippage is 5%, and someone places a sale order for $2,010, your order gets filled and you get the money from that. But the thing is, it's not easy. Right now you have Uniswap, you have Hyperliquid, you have a bunch of order book exchanges, you have Curve, Compound, and stuff like that. But the thing is, as of right now, Ethereum can't support on-chain order books. On-chain order books are one of the most inherent parts if you want to build a good DeFi protocol. So one of the things is, like, if you can't have a matching engine that's on-chain where people can see if their trades are being placed fairly, it's nothing better than the old exchanges that we have. So one of the ways to solve this is introducing automated market makers. So rather than, in an order book, what you have is you have a seller and a buyer, and the matching engine matches them. And if you place a trade and you don't have a counterparty, your order doesn't go through. So like every single time you need in order books, you need to have a counterparty that is going to buy from you, that's going to match your order. And that's pretty hard to get right. It's like you always need some person to constantly place trades, whether that be like from like extra price or low price. So what order books do is, rather than having a like a dynamic counterparty, there's a liquidity layer. Rather than trading with a different person every single time, you just trade with the liquidity pool that's already there. And how do you trade with that? Like, there are a bunch of LPs who put money into the pool. And whenever you trade, so this is one of the simple equations that defines how how DeFi works as of today. It's XY is equal to K. So a liquidity pool is made of two assets. Let's say it's like one is Ethereum, other is USDT. And whenever if you want to trade Ethereum for USDT, your X increases and your Y decreases. And then the value of K, the value of the total pool has to remain same. And how do you get K? That's the Oracle prices. But even AMs have their own fallbacks, I would say. Order books are fast because you can have a counterparty, you can fill them. But they also have a price discovery, because if your price slippage is too high and your price is not connecting to the real world, your exchange is going to lose a lot of money for its users. Whereas AMMs use real world oracles that can fetch prices from the real world. So the price discovery is a lot better. This is kind of like how AMMs stand in front of order books. You can't have on-chain order books on Ethereum, but that doesn't mean you can't have on-chain order books on any of the chains. You can have on-chain order books on Solana, Aptos, and the thing is, on-chain order books are pretty important to allow transparent matching of orders. Like, it's not just having that you want to swap like $10 of Ethereum or something, but DeFi works on AMMs and order books, and each one of them have their own shortfalls. That's pretty much it.